And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and I'm back with another video. So I exchanged for Galaxy Opal Rudy LaRusso, and time to find out if you should do that too, or if it's something that you can kind of leave on the wayside. I will start out by saying that I had a bunch of pink diamonds in my unopened packs, which is why I even made this decision in the first place. 94 offense, 99 defense, 6'8", 220. He went to Dartmouth? Hell yeah. Post-hooking stats and post moves, good. Solid 90s, 89 three-pointer, 85 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 84 pass accuracy, 88 block, 88 perimeter, 90... Yeah, I mean, upper 80s rebounding, 90 speed. Like, very... He doesn't particularly excel at anything, but he's just really good at everything. Great tendencies, too. The crash tendency I wish was a little bit better, but... upper 90s and everything else is fine. 31 hoffs, 33 golds, like a really good badge count. He's got a good mixture of them. He's got clamps, hard crusher, interceptor, intimidator, rebound chaser. He's got pogo, like finishing badges. Doesn't have any dribbling badges. Oh, he has handles for days. Quick first step, tight handles, yep. Range extender, tireless, and volume. Only gold corner, gold dimer, pickpocket. He's even got gold deep hooks, which is pretty cool. I didn't even notice that. So he could probably work in the post. Gold deep fades, flexible, hot zone hunter. As far as badges that you need, I mean, Worm would probably, if you're planning on playing him at power forward, clutch shooter and Deadeye. And if you're on next gen, blinders would be something I would give him. But all in all, he's a relatively complete card. So I'm going to be playing some limited, but I am going to go to freestyle and play TTO first. So check out his jump shot because he had kind of a weird jump shot last year. All right, let's see what's up. He's got decent hot zones. Being a power forward, small forward, he's probably not going to be up at the top of the key like that very often, so it's not a terrible place to have, like, not a hot zone. That mid-range one kind of sucks, because I shoot a lot of moving mid-ranges from that spot, but typically not with a power forward, small forward. And, like, in a normal sense, like, I wouldn't be bringing the ball with him every single time, though that's probably what I'll do in limited when I play it, so it's iffy. He has a nice shot, though. It's actually pretty decent. I'll have to look at the base real quick. Let me just double task here. I'm not sure whose base he has, but it's solid. Like, I was greening it originally. It's not terrible. Like, it's not a fast release. It's not slow. Looks like he has, let's see, Rudy LaRusso. Okay. He's got jump shot 21, which is the same as Kareem. And yeah, just Kareem and Larry Nance. So if you had that TT Online reward, Larry Nance, and you liked his jump shot, this is the same jump shot on quick. Yeah, he's not a dribble god. Like, you're not going to be dribbling it up with Rudy LaRusso. I'm sorry. He played in the league when belts were still on jerseys, so I don't think he has, like, a massive arsenal of realistic dribble moves. Like, I don't even know if they knew what a crossover was, technically. Like, Bob Cousy was out here dribbling it till his, like, nipples before, so I just don't think he's a dribbler. His jump shot's nice, though, and he's got a huge frame. 6'8", and he has a long wingspan, too. It's easy to time jump shot. It's just a little bit weird, just because it's a jump shot we haven't used yet. Like, last year, if you remember Rudy LaRusso's Opal from the TT offline board, like, his big thing was he was an absolute monster in the post. So he played two guard, and you could come through, and I believe he was 6'9" last year, not 6'8". Could be wrong about that, but either way, he was huge, and he could body up most shooting guards. Like, around that time, a lot of people were using, like, Opal Eddie Jones. The people who obviously didn't have, like, Flash Glitch T-Mac and, like, the other ridiculously expensive cards. So people were using, like, Eddie Jones and stuff like that, and Dwayne Wade. He would kind of kill them. But he isn't quite at that level. So we're going to play some TTO. Looks like he's probably going to be matched up with Ray Allen. We got Don Ole and Cat. I'm running... yeah, Dirk and Wes Unseld, but I don't plan on giving them any shine this game. Maybe an assist or two. We'll see. Oh, good steal right off the rip from Rudy. Are we hitting that? Splashdown. Like, Rudy's nice. I like this card a lot. Like, is he cracking my main lineup? Honestly, maybe. Like, maybe he comes through for the bench small forward spot, just because that's kind of a fluctuating position in my team. Like, I either use Drexler or Pippen usually, and, like, Rudy LaRusso looks to be just as good as those two with a little bit better of a jump shot. Over Pippen. Clyde's a completely different beast, but I don't know. He's got good size. I like him. He plays good defense. I'll just have to mess around with him a little bit more and see. Like, oh, let's go hit that. Wet balls. Ooh, I like Rudy LaRusso. Now his exchange is a little steep. Like, it's 4 original owner pink diamonds, 4 pink diamonds, 3 original owner diamonds, 15 Lakers players, 20 original owner sapphires. I think all of the Lakers have to be original owner too. So, and 10 amethysts. So he's got a really steep lock-in. But the thing is like, if you were like me and played a lot of TTO during the Shaqs, and you have like a bunch of Shaqs for no reason, or in like season 3 if you had extra AIs or extra Richard Jeffersons that you just have lying around, like, is it worth the lock-in at that point? I'm going to play 5v5 with them, but just playing TTO, I think, yeah, if you have all those outdated cards extra and you don't care about the MT that you could get from them. Because, I mean, realistically, 4 pink diamonds, if they're outdated pink diamonds, like, not outdated to the point where they're actually still, like, 30, 40k for whatever reason, but, like, outdated, like, they're from Season 3 or Season 2, and they're more common cards. Like, if you have, like, John Havlicek that you got from a locker code, or like Isaiah Thomas from a locker code, stuff like that, like locker code guys, so it might cost you like 30 or 40k in profit. I think he's probably actually worth that price realistically. The key to really find out is it'll cost you roughly, if I had to go estimate, about 80 to 100k if you didn't have the cards in pocket to lock this card in to exchange for it. And the key is he an Opal that's worth 80 to 100k? That's really the key here. And I mean, I think so. Like, he's really good defensively. Like, I think he's better than Hito Turkoglu already. Also, dude, he went to Dartmouth. I don't know if that has any significance to anyone else, but like, oh, he's nice, dude. I didn't go to Dartmouth. I just think it's hilarious that somebody who went to Dartmouth and has a belt on his jersey is out here killing it in today's NBA. Get that board. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I have a better team, so I can't hold too much stock in this TTO game. Like, my team is better. Still haven't got Don Ole yet, which I think is pretty annoying. I've played so much TT, I cannot get the TT vault to open up. Also, shout out to any of you guys that have gotten the glitch market to open up. I just literally, it won't open up for me, and I just don't know what to do at this point. Like, nobody seems to know. Oh, if he hits this, I'm about to say, if he hits this, everyone should exchange for him. But yeah, I mean, if you got the spare cards, I think exchanging for him would probably be a good idea. Like I said, I'm going to go play some 5v5. I'm going to run some limited, as him is my only, like, main tier card. And chances are he'll get matched up to another, like, up to dark matter card, and we're really going to see what he can do in that scenario. Because right now I'm scoring pretty well, but I am matched up with Ray Allen. Ray Allen's not a slouch or anything, but, like, Rudy LaRusso has the size and just overall advantage over him. So I'd like to see him against somebody who's more in tune with what you might run into on a day-to-day basis. Now, I'm not shooting any gameplay for this, but I will say that's a big dunk from Rudy LaRusso. He scored all 21 points, so I mean, look at him. He's like dusting off his shoes, talking his shit. All right, so he'll be matched up with Dark Matter T-Mac. Okay, that's sketch, dude. I don't like that at all, but we'll see what I can do with him matched up with Dark Matter T-Mac, because he's literally he's the best 2-guard in the game, and up there among some of the best defensive cards in this game too. So if Rudy can still get his buckets, like, I think he's still a good enough card. Like I said, I'm not doing gameplay on this one, but Rudy LaRusso is incredibly good for domination. I've been running domination games all day. Shout out to everyone who's completed domination somehow already. I salute you. I do not have the dedication for that. Like, I just don't. I tried. But Rudy LaRusso is incredibly good, and I will talk about him more in my domination tips video that I'm going to drop later, because he is kind of an important part of my domination team in some way. So, I'll talk about him some more there, but I am going to run this game, and hopefully things go well for me. I don't really know. Like, that T-Mac kind of scares me. And I'm not going to lie, I've been staring at this radioactive T-Mac for the past like 12 hours, and I have enough MT to buy it. Good move, Wendell. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do some defensive settings real quick. Nothing crazy. Like, I'm not trying to be completely cheesy, but I am going to go ahead and just throw Hawks Freelance, open it up for Rudy LaRusso so he's not as congested. Let's go Hawks Freelance. There we go. Where's Rudy at? Oh, he's over in the corner, getting guarded by T-Mac, it would appear. Right over there. Shoot it up. Oh, he hit that with 28% coverage over T-Mac? Hall of Fame Intimidator? Yep. Yup. That's a good sign. Yeah, you're not getting that over Rudy. 100% smothered. Look at him. Oh, look at him hustling. Give it to him. Ah, big dunks. That's what I'm talking about. He does have advantages over Tracy McGrady. Like, he's a stockier player. He's got a bigger size. T-Mac's way faster, but he does have Hall of Fame clamps, so at least if I get close enough, I can get that animation going. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Rudy LaRusso's... Oh, bad shot. Oh, he really just made that. Okay, he might be the GOAT. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Rudy LaRusso is a top-tier small forward or power forward in this game. I don't think he's top 5 in either position, if I'm being completely honest, obviously with guys like Zion and stuff like that out there. But I will say, for an exchange card, he's really good. Like, Lou Hudson wasn't that great last season, and honestly, aside from James Silas in the very beginning of the year, who was a monster for the first, 2 weeks, no, about for the first week. He was a monster when you couldn't shoot in this game. Rudy LaRusso feels like he's the best one out of these guys. Like, out of all the exchange cards, he feels like he might be the best one. Like, Middleton was okay, but he's just as good as the pink diamond one. He's just slightly worse, basically. Lou Hudson's alright, but he required a lot of badges. He's not as complete, so you had to, in addition to spending all that MT locking or exchanging for him, you had to spend more MT to badge him up so he could, do stuff. Bad shot, Wendell. That's why you just got traded from the Bulls. Bum. I do like this Ruby Wendell card. I'm not going to sit here and be too much of a hater. Look at my man Rudy go. 10 points already. He's such a monster. He fights through contact really well, I've noticed. He doesn't, by the way, he's making these contested shots, which is weirding me out because he doesn't have steady shooter, at all. So that's what's kind of strange. I don't know. It might just be getting really, really lucky on these because, T-Mac does have, Hall of Fame Intimidator. So, in theory, I shouldn't be making some of these shots, but he is making these contested shots relatively easy, so I don't really know what that's all about. Oh, yeah, that was just a bad shot. I released that way too early. I'll give it to him mid-range. Let's go. I like Rudy LaRusso. I'm not kidding. I probably use him as my bench small forward. I'll probably use him over Drexler. Drexler really doesn't play the small forward anyway, but I have Brandon Roy, who I really like, so... And I probably use him over Scottie Pippen, honestly. He's just a little bit better offensively. I don't know. Should you exchange for him? If you do not have a power forward with Hall of Fame range extender, okay, and you're playing against the Hall of Fame CPU, he's good against the Hall of Fame CPU. He plays lockdown defense. He's got good badges. He can shoot from deep range. He does stuff that you need. If you really, really need an elite level small forward or power forward that can lock down some of the best cards in the game but can also get you buckets occasionally, I think Rudy LaRusso can do it. But like I said, I'm going to play out the rest of this game, see what's up. Got to get some of my other guys involved, like DeQuan Cook and Steve Novak. Literally two of the best lower rated cards in this entire game. Steve Novak is an I almost did a gameplay video for Sapphire Steve Novak yesterday, but I just figured everyone's going to get him in the next week. He's incredible. If you are playing limited this weekend, you have to use Steve Novak. He's literally like an amethyst disguised as a sapphire. All right, Rudy. Oh, we're doubling Rudy already? I see. Okay, that's fine. Hit that, Felipe. That was a terrible shot, but it's fine. I like my limited team, honestly. I do. Wendell Carter's actually a really good center. He moves pretty well, too. He can hold it down. He's not ideal against, a Dirk Nowitzki type guy, but he's better than Mo Bamba, I think, personally. All right, Felipe, you know where the ball is going. Rudy. Oh, terrible shot. Yep. He knows what it is now. He knows it's Rudy time. I'm going to be dealing with double teams and very stiff defense exclusively on Rudy from this point forward. Why did you make that switch? I mean, it's MJ. Good steal. Oh, that was Novak who did that? He is not known for his defensive prowess. Wet balls. Let's go. Oh, Rudy LaRusso, man. 16 points in the first quarter for this guy. I might go for 50. I don't know. We'll see. Well, can't be leaving Tracy McGrady wide open like that. So we got 2 minutes left. Rudy's holding it down. I mean, it is what it is. 24 points, 2 assists. We don't really be passing the ball. He does have 2 or 3 steals, though, but he has a couple turnovers as well. But that's mainly just my fault. Felipe Lopez is getting a lot of rebounds. I feel like he shouldn't be doing this, but are we going to get some Steve Novak shine? Why not? wet. Steve Novak's super good. I do like this limited lineup I'm running though. Like, even though it's not a limited gameplay, so I'm not sitting here focusing too hard on it, I have a lot of shooting, and I do quite enjoy this lineup. There we go. LaRusso. Oh, you know what time it is. Oh, I should have took that in. That was just bad. Good board. Felipe Lopez, where are you getting all these rebounds from? You've never done this for me. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Take it in. Oh, you got to get that over Markelle Fultz, Rudy. He just looks so right with this uniform, too. Also, you know I respect my man for rocking the double-striped high socks. Like, that's automatically sick. Double-striped high socks with some Converse. This dude is such a beast. Alright, so we're in the fourth now. Just started. Game's going pretty alright. Rudy's got 34 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. And like 3 or 4 steals. Good move right there. I haven't really abused him too much in the post, but I'm shooting 52%. Like, I've been shooting some errant shots with him. Do not get me wrong. If that goes in, I'm going to be pissed. Alright. But he's a beast, like, straight up. He's holding T-Mac at least a little bit on defense, which I know is, like, relatively difficult to do. He's making a lot of contested shots. Like, he's powered through at the rim. He's getting to the line a lot. Like, this card is nice. Like I said, if you have to go out and leverage, like, a lot of your collection, like, I wouldn't exchange guys like Draymond Green or, like, Cat or people like that for him, but, like, if you opened a bunch of packs yesterday, hypothetically, had a bunch of Mark Eatons in your auctions that only get you, like, what, 6, 7K for, I don't really think it's a bad idea necessarily to try to lock in for Rudy LaRusso if you need a big man or a small forward, like a combo forward. He's really good. Oh, terrible pass. But, like I said, like, he's not the end-all, be-all. Like, he's not a god-tier card, but he's very, very usable and very good. I'm actually, like, James Silas, I was kind of happy that I locked in for because it, like, kind of launched my channel a little bit with that gameplay video. Let's go Novak. But Rudy LaRusso, I'm actually happy I exchanged for, because granted I gave up a lot. Like, I probably spent, if I realistically, like, thought about how much MT that I would have spent or I would have received if I sold all those players, I probably spent 50K, like, realistically, because I exchanged like a few Mark Eatons, and then I exchanged like a pink diamond Shaq, which was only going for like 10K, and then I exchanged some like bronze and silver, gold, emerald Laker players and stuff, and a bunch of sapphires. So 50K is probably what I paid for Rudy LaRusso, and if I got Rudy LaRusso for 50K on the marketplace, like, I'd be okay with that. Like, I would be totally okay with that. If the exchange costs you under 100K or costs you under 100K in profit, I think it's absolutely worth it, because Rudy, he's good. Like, I'm not the best player in the world, and I'm dumping 42 points on T-Mac. Like, that's not, that shouldn't be happening with a dude like Rudy LaRusso. Also, like, high socks. Come on. Like, I'm not even shooting efficiently. Like, I'm really not. Get off me, dude. Rudy can't be stopped. 44 points. On, like, not great efficiency, but efficiency nonetheless. He's pretty solid. If you're in need of, like, a wing, and honestly, he plays really, really well in offline stuff. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, domination, he's great. If you run the high five Pelicans playbook play, he has that Hoff range, so if the play breaks down, you can always slap it over to him if he's playing power forward, and he'll be wide open for a deep range 3. So, he's good. And he's good in the post. You can post people up, too. Like, even if it's just for domination, I think it is worth the exchange. Like, he really is that good. And I'm not kidding. Like, I think he makes my bench unit on my main lineup, which my lineup's not a complete god squad. I have not a single dark matter, but it's still a relatively good lineup with a lot of the best cards in the game. So, I don't know. I think it's impressive for an exchange card to be this good. When I saw that he was the exchange card, I wasn't excited about it, but then I really looked at his stats, and I was like, okay, like, Felipe Lopez, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why did you get bodied like that? All right, Rudy, come on. We got stuff to do. He does have Hall of Fame quick first step, too. Yo, Wendell has 8 boards. I'm, like, not shooting good. Like, I'm shooting 51%. This is probably one of the worst limited games I've played in a while. And the guy I'm playing, like, defensively, he keyed into the Rudy LaRusso thing almost instantly. So, like, shout out to him, I guess. for doing that. I mean, okay, that's not good. It's almost like he knew I was doing a gameplay video, but also he could have just thought that, oh, this is the one Galaxy Opal is the only guy he's going to score with. If I spread the ball out like I normally do, like, yeah, the score would be a lot different, because I would have been chucking with Daquan Cook. Oh, T-Mac. I'm not gonna lie, every time I get scored on by this Tracy McGrady card, I want it just a little bit more. And I know it's a very poor move. Like, if I'm gonna spend that amount of MT, I'm gonna spend it on Giannis. So, like, I shouldn't spend it on T-Mac. He's not that much better than Inferno T-Mac. Please do not let the YouTubers tell you otherwise. I promise he's not. He's better, do not get me wrong, but I don't think it's worth the 700 MT or 700k MT upgrade. And that's coming from me. And you guys know how I feel about Tracy McGrady. So, if I'm not making that upgrade, there's a good point. Let's go, Rudy. Hit that. Oh, my word. Nope. If he had Hall of Fame difficult shots, he would have hit that. Oh, that's wet balls. Damn. I hate Tracy McGrady so much. Playing against Tracy McGrady, I should say. That being said, you know, T-Mac, if you're watching this channel, you know, holler at me. Yeah, Wendell middies. You really just missed that mid-range jumper. You're so whacked for that. Alright, so the end result, like I said, if you are struggling with domination and you need an upgrade at the small forward position and you can make it happen feasibly without spending over 100k MT or even more realistically around 70 to 80k MT, I don't think there's a small forward, power forward in the game that you can buy for that price that is as good as Rudy LaRusso. I just don't. That being said, or if you want to go with like more of a budget option, you know, you don't want to go hemorrhage for like a Zion or something like that, then I think Rudy's a very good option. Plus, he'll help you in the future for Lakers-based exchanges, spotlight sims or something like that. If you already have a bunch of dark matters and stuff, I don't think it's really worth it. But if you like what you saw, I mean, maybe go after Rudy LaRusso. It's kind of inconclusive on whether he's worth it or not. He's going to be worth it for some people, not worth it for others. I'm personally not upset about it, but I know some people might be. So, as always, it has been your boy Cheap Ludes. Let me know what you think down in the comments about Rudy LaRusso. Look at him over there looking so stoic. Check the description for all my stuff. I'll be back with a lot more content today than yesterday. I got kind of bogged down doing domination, so. And thank you guys for watching. I got my ring. Fantastic. Have a good day, everybody. I'll see you later.